Okay, hello everybody. Okay, so I've got a lot of requests to do a read on a missing 7-year-old boy from Dayton, Ohio. His name is Lucas Rosalea, I believe. Rosalea. I do my best at the pronunciations of names, so please don't come at me in the chat if I pronounced it a little off. I do my best. So apparently he has been missing since Saturday, April 29th. Now, I don't know much except for he's from Dayton, Ohio, and he was fishing with his family and went missing. So that's basically all I know. I don't know if there's much I can find out. But I will Google it after I do the read. But that's what I know right now. He's 7 years old, from Dayton, Ohio. Went fishing with his family, and he's gone missing. So we are going to ask the ancestors. For those of you who have not seen these reads before, I will explain it as we go. If you've not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell when you're made aware when I do reads, when I go live, and when I do cover cases from start to finish. So even though I'm doing reads, if this does go to court, like any of my other reads, I follow the case right through, bring you guys the information so you can come back and look at my reads when information comes out or when they're found to see how accurate my reads can be. So please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell. So we are going to start. Asking my ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, please come forward, help assist with this read in missing little Lucas Rosalea, 7 years old from Dayton, Ohio. So can you please give us the situation regarding little Lucas Rosalea, 7 years old, missing from Dayton, Ohio? Sorry, you guys. I just got that in time. I had a sneeze come on there. So I'm just getting over a cold, so please bear with me. Asking for the situation, please, regarding little 7-year-old Lucas Rosalea, 7 years old, missing from Dayton, Ohio. My ancestors, please, for the situation regarding little Lucas. Okay. One more. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to state right now, entertainment purposes only. This is alleged. Anything that comes out in the read is my interpretation of my cards as I see the information being told to me. So this is the situation. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we need to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position, which means it's either not yet known or it's not being told. So right away, I've got somebody that's sad and crying. We've got a grave. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily mean that he is gone from the physical world. This can also tell us that things are being covered up, okay? But this is what we got to look into deeper. It's in that position here. So this could become interesting. In the secret position, we've also got something about somebody didn't listen, okay? So we are going to go in for the messages. Once we get them all out, you guys, we go in for clarification also, and everything will make sense. If any cards come out during the shuffle, they're put to the side and they are read at the end. I believe that's who I am reading, has more that they would like to add to the read that they do not think is going to come out in the read. So we are now going to ask for the messages regarding little Lucas Rosalea, 7 years old, missing from Dayton, Ohio. Can we please have the messages now? I ask my ancestors, please, for the messages. Okay. So as we know, that stays out. It will be read at the end. Can we now have the messages, please, regarding Lucas Rosalia, 7 years old, missing from Dayton, Ohio? The messages, please, regarding Lucas Rosalia, missing from Dayton, Ohio. Okay. So let me just explain this to you guys now. I'm sorry for the cough. This is the head. Okay. This connects this way, and this way. Okay. This is the main part of the situation. This is going to tell us right here. This is the situation. This is the main part. This is going to tell us exactly what we need to know. This here is going to help clarify a lot. Okay. So right at the head, we've got somebody was very obsessed. Just give me a second. Sorry, y'all. I just took a sip of my hot tea here. Hopefully that helps with my throat. So we've got somebody that was really obsessed with something, someone. We don't know yet, but we're going to find out. Now, in the main part of the situation, we've got something about somebody that should have had some unconditional love or has some unconditional love. We got something about control and sadness and crying. So how I am interpreting this right now with the main part of the situation and the situation, I'm getting what I am getting from my ancestors. I feel like somebody was, I know it's saying obsessed, but I'm feeling like somebody was getting irritated, agitated, obsessed with maybe this child not listening, always crying. But there's some unconditional love here. So I'm feeling like this is somebody that had unconditional love for him, or he had unconditional love for, that they just felt like they couldn't control the situation with him anymore. Okay. I'm getting, now I'm not necessarily saying that whoever this is did something to him because of this, but we'll see what the cards say when they come out. But I feel like there is a lot of upset here with this child. That's what I'm just getting. Things are being covered up. I feel like this child may have been a child that was out of control a lot, or couldn't control his emotions a lot, didn't listen. So this could be one of the reasons why he's disappeared. Was he told, don't go over there, don't go here, don't leave us, and he didn't listen? We don't know yet, but it will all come together. Okay. Now, with what do we got to look into deeper? This obsessed is at the top. Somebody is obsessed with this situation. This is the beginning. This is the end. This is the in-between. Somebody is covering, somebody who is searching is covering something up. Now, within the secret position, this is either what's being hidden, what's not being told, what's being lied about, something. Now, I've got somebody who is obsessed with this whole situation. Could be because the kid was always crying, not listening, not doing as he was told, out of control. But there's some kind of love here, either from this person to the child or this child to this person. Some unconditional love there. It's very telling, because this is somebody that he was very close to. I've got that there is a male involved, and this male was somebody that was in a position of trust. I've also got that this is the person that felt he wasn't listening to. Just going to put it out. I can only tell you what I'm getting from my cards. Okay, so let's go in for clarification now. This is going to help. And if need be, you guys, I will go into my bumper deck. This is just a bumper deck. Anybody can have a deck like this or make one, but not the Ancestor deck. The Ancestor deck is made for you by your elders based off of your own ancestors. This deck cannot be duplicated. This deck, anybody can make an Ancestor deck, but you need to do it properly. You need to have your elders make it based off of your ancestors. So each card to me is connected to one of my loved ones and ancestors who have passed. Okay? That's how this deck works. You don't want to just make a deck like this and disrespect the ancestors, because you could be letting spirit and evil stuff in that you don't want, believe me. But the bumper deck, you can. You can make it yourself. I've had somebody make it for me because I'm not good with this stuff. Excuse me. But you can make one of these decks yourself, okay? So if we need to, we will go to that deck. Now, let's go for clarification on the situation. The sadness and crying, the grave, and the listen. Can we please have clarification? Why is the sadness, the grave, and the listening cards come out? Why are they here? What are you trying to tell us? Again, I'm so sorry I'm just getting over a cold, you guys, so... Clarification, please, on the situation regarding Lucas Rosales, 7 years old, Dayton, Ohio, missing. Okay. Give me a second. There's 2 cards that flipped. I'm taking them out, and they have been placed over there. Clarification, please, on the situation. Clarification, please, on the situation regarding little 7-year-old Lucas who is missing from Dayton, Ohio. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. So, what do we have here now? I've got the genocide. The genocide tells me that there has been something like this done before. Okay. This can also mean that this is a reoccurring thing that's happened. Okay, so maybe this little boy wasn't easily pleased, cried and was upset a lot. But I feel like there's been some harm that's been come to this child. This child didn't just go missing. There's some harm that came to this child, and I feel like this has been a buildup over time. I've got the celebrating something being covered up. I feel like whoever did this, and I do feel like there's somebody involved in this because I got a mail here too. And with this, I feel like somebody is thankful. I'm going to say, I don't want to say happy and celebrating. So I'm going to say thankful that they feel that they've covered this up and that things are being covered up. So there could be somebody helping them cover this up. You see this? Remember I said that somebody wasn't listening, and I feel it's Lucas. So I feel like there was a lot of anger, a lot of pent-up frustration and everything with him not listening, always being sad and crying, always out of control. And I feel like they felt that he caused a lot of chaos. Maybe in the family dynamic, maybe in the family's friend group, whatever this is, whoever did this, felt like it was just chaos all the time. And that's basically, I got that right at the beginning. Like, I felt like this was just out of control. Somebody was obsessed, like, why can't this kid stop it? Why can't, why can't he be controlled? Why is he always out of control? And now we got the chaos too that tells me that he was always out of control. I'm not saying 24/7, but I feel like there was a lot of issues with him. Maybe with not listening, getting in trouble, being mischievous, stuff like that. And I feel like somebody was not happy with it and dealing with it. So this could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be somebody close to him. Okay, so let's go in for clarification now on the messages. Please have clarification on the control, unconditional love, the obsessed, the searching, the male, and the trust. That wanted to come out, but it didn't. This one went sideways in the deck, you guys, so I'm going to take it out. I got to remember that this is a child, so they work in different ways than adults would. Okay. Clarification, please, on the messages regarding little Lucas, 7 years old, has gone missing from Dayton, Ohio. Clarification, please. Okay. So, this is not, it's bad, but it's not as bad as I would think. Okay. So, here is the head again. Whoever this is that's obsessed with this situation and what's going on with this little boy, they're spreading a lot of gossip. Now, there's a lot of secrets here also. There's a lot of secrets being kept, and I've got it here also with the grave, with things being covered up. Something changed that day. The rain tells me something popped up. There was a change of plans with this little boy. I feel like there's been a lot of things that haven't been told. And this is what I mean here with having to look in deeper here. Somebody is happy that there's things that didn't come out, and I think it's these secrets. Things are being covered up here. Boundaries have been crossed. I do not think that he went missing from where they said he did. Because I've got boundaries were crossed, which means he was taken from that area. He's outside of where they said he should have been. Boundaries being crossed tells me a lot of things, even with this searching, because this is at the end. I feel like he's been taken outside of where they say that he was. I don't think it happened there at all. I don't. I'm sorry, but I can only tell you what I am getting. Entertainment purposes only. I can only tell you what I'm getting from my cards. This didn't happen where they said it did. This is boundaries being crossed. This is outside of where being talked about is. Secrets are being held with this unconditional love. Something popped up. Did somebody finally snap and say, okay, I'm tired of you not doing as you're told? Something changed, and it was on a snap. It wasn't something planned. This was a snap decision. I'm going to leave that there. Take from that what you will. But I feel like this is somebody that should have either had unconditional love for him or he had unconditional love for. There's a lot of secrets being covered up. This person is happy that the secrets are being covered up and withheld, so they're spreading gossip. And this is to distract. I've also got over here, I just talked about this. I've also got over here, this is in the secret. This is being lied about or not told, whatever. Again, we've got the obsession in this gossip. Somebody's telling a lot of bull. I've got a male was saying that he's still alive or trying to project that he is still alive, or the last time he's seen him, he was still alive. But this is not true. This is not true. This is being lied about. This is somebody in a position of trust that was fed up with the chaos and him not listening. And there's something about money involved here. Money is going to come into play. So let's look at the other cards. Somebody's suffering from some kind of illness. Somebody is not being honest. Somebody's felt cheated. And here we go with this employment and the assets. I'm sorry about the cough. Somebody felt like they were doing so much and being cheated out of something. Is this possible? Maybe they couldn't go to work because of the child acting out all the time. I don't know. But there's somebody here that's suffering some kind of illness also. They're not being honest. I've got it here. I've got it here. I've got it here. I've got it here. Somebody's lying. This person is going to have some kind of illness, whether this be an addiction, a mental health illness. Somebody's going to have an illness that's involved in this. Somebody also feels cheated, either out of some kind of employment or money. Employment brings money. I've got assets. I've got money. So I don't know if maybe he was, I don't know if he was a special needs child or required stuff that cost. I don't know. But I know that this is part of it. Okay. I'm going to go into the bumper deck. And I'm going to ask for any further information that we can get to find him, where he could be located, why this happened, who did it, anything that this bumper deck can tell us. Hang on a sec. I just got to sneeze again. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so anything more that you can tell us that could help us find little Lucas, 7 years old, missing from Dayton, Ohio. Anything more that you can tell us? Any more information that you can tell us? Okay, so these two came out. Let me just put my bumper deck over here for a minute. Again, we've got the male. So this isn't going to be like an older male. This is going to be somebody, I would say, late 20s, early 30s. Was very powerful. And you see the balloons? You see the balloons here with the celebrating? Felt like number one, I get like a little bit of a narcissistic personality going on with this person. Whoever did this. All about them. What I say goes. My rules. I make the rules you got to follow. Yeah. Sudden wealth. Again, see that? We've got assets here. Now we've got this sudden wealth. What more can you tell us, please? What more can you tell us? The sudden wealth and the money coming out. So somebody may be going to be able to go back to employment now because they don't have to worry about this child. I don't know. One just came out. Let me grab it. Look at money, money. Dirt road. Just tossed. See this? Look at money. So much about money, 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 money. Somebody felt like they were being robbed, cheated, robbed. See this? He's been taken a distance away. Dirt road. Remember I said here, where is it? Here. Remember I told you this didn't happen where they say it happened. That there was boundaries that were crossed. That he's somewhere else. This is where it happened. It's been taken a distance away. So that's why I got the boundaries were crossed. We'll get a couple more. Anything else that you can give us to help find him? So I'm getting, he's going to be found near a dirt road or off a dirt road. He was just tossed. And this is a male that did this. I got it here. I got it here. These are two very different decks. That almost flipped, but it didn't. So, overdose. Remember I told you somebody had an illness here? I think it's some kind of drug, maybe an addiction to drugs. So do you know anybody that would be close to this boy that has an illness? It's telling me that it has to do with drugs. This boy could have even been given an overdose of something. But this could be telling us about the male that's involved. Give it a couple more shuffles to see if we can get anything else. There's one. Also got something about a knife. So I think a lot of this, even with my bumper deck, is adding up. There's a lot to do with money, 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 money. A lot to do with money here. A lot to do with somebody not doing as they were supposed to, not listening, always out of control, causing a lot of chaos. We've got a male that's involved here that is not telling the truth about something. This is in the secret. Somebody in a position of trust, a male that's trying to project that he's alive, but is celebrating that no. And he's been taken a distance away. I've got it here, and I've got it also with the Ancestor cards, crossing boundaries, taken a distance away. This is going to be, this isn't going to be like he's not going to be found in the city or something like that, or in a little, he's outside of that area, down a dirt road. And then he was just tossed. Just tossed. I've also got a knife involved, which really concerns me, considering I have a genocide here. So I do believe that this little boy has crossed. And I do believe that this person will be known to the family. So that is my read. I will do another read, another updated read with maybe the oracle cards, maybe some different cards to see what more information we can get if he has not been found. I would give it probably 4 or 5 days. If he has not been found, I will do another read. I will also continue to use the bumper deck, even though I will not use, I use my Ancestor deck for the very first read to bring out the information to me. The bumper deck can be used with any, either tarot, oracle, whichever deck you use. The bumper deck can be used alongside them to bring out more information like you just seen here. So with that being said, you guys, I will do another updated read as soon as I feel it is needed, which I think maybe 4 or 5 days. So watch for that. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you're made aware when I do this. And until next time, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.